Jinx, we're coming at you from my computer, and this is my current household speed build. I'm not sure what I called it. I think I called it a little love or something like that. And if you're new to my channel, hi. This is your very first video, yay, because this is so much better than my actual first video on my old channel. Oh my gosh. But anyway, I do builds here and there. I mostly do story-based LPs. That's kind of my goal with my channel, is to mostly do story-based LPs, but at the same time I really like to build. I really like to furnish specifically. So if you got a house you want me to furnish, let me know. I will totally furnish it for you. I will say I'm a clutter bug, but I can do minimal, but for me as a preference, I don't like to because I feel like it just looks really not lived in, and I love the lived in look as well as, like, the super cluttery look. And yeah, that's just it. What else? I have been playing Sims for freaking, how long have I been playing Sims? It's been since 2012, I think, on my own computer since about 2012. I gotta say, you guys, it was the best decision to buy this game. To buy Sims 4 and to buy Sims 3. Sims 3 is where I actually started. I'm sorry, I'm not a Sims 2, Sims 1 person. But Sims 3, oh my gosh, I loved that game so much. And when Sims 4 came out, I was so torn on how I should play and what I should do and da 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 and all this stuff. And then I just got into the game. I really did. I took a step back and I was like, let's just play the freaking game. And I did. And it's awesome. And I love it. And oh my gosh, I can never go back. Not back to, not back to Sims 3. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, go back as in not playing this game. Um, anyway, back to this build. Okay, this build is actually my current household house that I decided to make. And it's very out of my own comfort zone when it comes to building, because I normally build pretty, like, mid-century modern type of homes. Those tend to be my go-to because they just screech out to me on another level. I love them so much. They are my favorite kind of builds. I made one on my old channel. It's on that channel, and I love that one so much. And I have another one that I made, but I never finished it. And I think I might try my hand at it again, just because there's a lot more stuff in the game now. So, and with seasons, I definitely feel like that would have fit certain parts of that house so well. So, I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, back to this. This build is my current household build. I feel like I've said that like 5 times now. I'm sorry. But I really tried hard to get out of my comfort zone with this house, because I was like, you know what? I'm tired of looking at me doing the exact same things in the exact same way all the time. And so I made myself use different things. I made myself use seasons. I made myself, okay, well, actually, scratch that. I didn't make myself use seasons. Seasons is really easy to use. I mean, it is just the go-to thing now, because honestly, when seasons came out, I did not play my game for 2 weeks. I played it for about, I played it for like 3 weeks, and I had my LP going, and then I just stopped because life happened and that got in the way. And you see me trying to do this freaking balcony thing and it's not working. It's like there's an actual balcony right there. It's fine. But yeah. And like I said, I changed the freaking whatchamacallit 10,000 times, so that'll happen a lot more. But yeah, I couldn't decide on the freaking windows or what size I wanted stuff to be, and it was really, really grueling trying to come up with this. The house, like the exterior of this house, was actually really hard. Meanwhile, the inside was smooth. It was so freaking smooth. It's like, whenever I got stuck in the living room for about an hour. Not even gonna lie. I was stuck in the living room for like an hour. One, because I had to eat, and two, because I just couldn't. I didn't know what I wanted, and so when I finally got out of my head, came back, decided to do whatever, and the living room happened, and I was like, "Yay! Finally, something good." um, I actually didn't think I was gonna do such a crazy freaking exterior and like a whole little garden and whatnot. I did not think I was gonna do that. I That came out of nowhere. I mean, I have never done that in a build before, which is funny because I always like to. Like I always like exterior furnishing and all that stuff, but I don't ever really go ham on it like this. And for this one, I just went ham. I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. And so, yeah, this is really the garden part of it really made me reminiscent of like a British homes, just because a lot of times whenever I see people make like UK builds or British inspired builds and all that kind of stuff, and like it's a townhome or something, it always has like some really cool garden and da 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 and all that stuff, and I always think it's really really cool. So yeah, this is kind of not necessarily inspired by that, but just a garden that made me think of that after I had already made it. But yeah, so it has a ton of roses and all that kind of stuff. I felt like they probably didn't plant all this stuff, but the owner most likely did and kept up with it. And if they had to keep up with it, thank God all these plants and stuff will stay alive. But actually, in the thumbnail, you don't see it because it's wintertime in the thumbnail. And no, I think it's fall. No, it's wintertime. Yeah, it's wintertime in the thumbnail. And I changed it up on the other side because I was like, I didn't want it to match. I felt like it would have been weird if it matched perfectly. So I just kind of threw in some flowers and blah 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 blah, and there we go. It's super cool. I was super excited. I was like, "Yay, that's really cool." That, and so the garden outside, and then also the second story sunroom. Has anybody heard of that before? I don't know why. I When I made the build, that was one of the things I was like, I have to have a sunroom. I've never had a sunroom in my game, and now that we have freaking I mean, glass roofs, I have to do a sunroom. And I kept the freaking back patio area and whatnot, and like the whole backyard empty because it's supposed to be more of a starter than anything else outside of how much it actually does cost. This is like a $60,000 home. Not gonna lie, like fully furnished, $60,000. And that's pretty typical for me. I tend to not like to give myself a budget or anything just because it's so restrictive to the point where I kind of feel like it's not what I want it to be. It's no longer about, you know, how good it looks or anything like that. It's more about the budget. And I get so focused in on that my builds turn out looking like crap. So, no budgets for me. I think about changing the room to being downstairs and I try it, but I ultimately don't like it. And I'm like, okay, upstairs you go. Because I just didn't like it. I wasn't a fan. Not at all. However, you have to have seasons to have this house. Not gonna lie. And a lot of move objects because I go move objects crazy in this place, which is funny because I don't know why. I'll do a build without move objects and I'll be like, I really wanted to put more stuff everywhere, but I just couldn't fit it in there. And then it's like, all of a sudden, bam, duh, you didn't use move objects. And it's like, oh, yeah, I didn't. And then I go and use move objects, and it completely transforms the whole freaking build. Like, for my random legacy, I don't have a build for that house because I recorded a build. It sucked. I'm not even kidding. It was so bad when it was done, and then I went back and I used move objects, and that place looks freaking amazing now. I mean, it looks so freaking good. And honestly, I've been really inspired by Kaleido. Um, I've been watching her builds for a while now, and they are just so cool. I love her build style. It's awesome. Her and Simmer Kim, I've been obsessed with lately. And also there's someone new. I cannot think of their name. It totally escapes me, and I'm really sad about that, but I will probably mention them later. But yeah. So in this, I change it around. I change it so that it's on the other side. I don't know why I saw Kaleido do this in a build where like the kitchen was in pieces on different parts of a house. I think it was one of her like really tiny builds, of course, because she mostly does tiny builds. But yeah, it was really cool and really cute, and I loved it. And I ultimately decided that I needed to, you know, change it up and try something like that because I had never done anything like that before. And this is a really small house because the living room, the restroom, and the kitchen all had to fit downstairs because the bedroom was upstairs and the bedroom's like a studio, so it's like this really tiny studio apartment, you know? That's the feel I was going for with this, and it's really cool. I love using these are my favorite couches. I know they're like so random, but these are my favorite couches. They could add so many more swatches to it, and that's all I want. Just add more swatches to that one because that's the one that I use 90% of the time when it comes to builds. And I just realized that I used this in my other build, but I think I switched the sofas in these. Yeah, I switched the sofas. I don't end up using these. I use the other ones from Seasons, which is really, really, really cool. Oh my gosh, you guys, this build is Seasons. I think except for the plants and stuff outside, it's completely Seasons and base game. I think. I think this is the build that I decided to do that. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm kind of second guessing myself. I don't think it is, but maybe. I don't know. All I know is I did a season in base game one. It might be this or my Watch Me Furnish, which is my, I'm just gonna do it. Shameless self promo, whatever. My Yeah, this is supposed to be mostly seasons. It is. It's mostly seasons. About literally 99.9% of this house is seasons. The only thing that's not is the outside. When I did the plants and whatnot, a lot of those are from like get together and get to work and all that randomness. I don't know. And like romantic garden, I know because of those flowers over there. They're from romantic garden stuff. So yeah, there's that. And you guys, I just went ham. I made this place. See, I told you guys, it took me so long to come up with the freaking living room. I'm still not done. I'm barely just getting finished, and I'm still not done. Oh my gosh, and it's been like 15 minutes almost. That's insane. Okay, anyways, these guys are a couple, and the guy is heavily into music. Meanwhile, the girl is really into painting. So, of course, because I'm a crazy person that just can't stay away from, creative sims. I can't. Not at all. I've tried so hard to do other kinds of sims sometimes, and I'll play them for a while, but I'll get bored of them after too long, and then I'll go and make another creative sim. It's fine. It's like I have so many sims that are creative. It's hilarious. Man, I am so happy with this build. It is so cool, and I love it. And you do have to take out that little overhead pot thing. The pot rack. Jeez, why can't I talk? The pot rack because it's in the way of the stove, so you have to take it out to use the stove. I didn't realize that until I actually played it, and I play tested it, and that's what was wrong. I was like, why can't he make freaking food? Like, what's wrong? And yeah, so this house is mostly seasons. That's what I was trying to stick with. I think the plants are the only things that aren't seasons, and those can easily be replaced with anything else that is base game in seasons, you know? So, oh my god, you guys. Wait, no, I'm starting a random legacy. That's what I meant to say in this video as well. I'm starting a random legacy. It's going to be very fun. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna have so much fun with it because a random legacy is exactly what I need. That is my only piece of custom content, and I think I take it out, that little plant right there. I'm pretty sure I take it out and I put something else there. But yeah, that's my only piece of custom content in this whole place. But also, I really wanted to challenge myself as well as do something a little different with my game, hence why this place got made. And I think it's so cool. I cannot wait to play in it. It's been 2 weeks and I have been preparing for my random legacy. Shameless self promo again. My random legacy will start probably the same week as this, if not the following week. I'm about to record the very first part very soon. And yeah, just remember to take the freaking pot rack out if you decide to download this house. If you want this house or any of my houses, definitely let me know, and I'll put them I'll put them on the gallery. Dang, why can't I talk? And in the little sunroom, it's completely hers. Meanwhile, her husband has stuff all over the house when it comes to, music and all that kind of stuff. She has a ton of painting stuff, but it tends to all stay in that room. Meanwhile, yeah, I think I want them to have a cat, so that's why I put random cat stuff here and there, and pet stuff just kind of scattered throughout the place. But yeah, there's that. And if you guys don't know, I like restrooms. I'm probably the only person in the world who likes furnishing restrooms. This one is my most boring one because I didn't want to spend any more money than I already had. I was like, you know what? They don't really need some insane freaking place. It's fine. I don't know why I liked them being off center. Those paintings, I like them being off center, and I make a little painting wall for her because I feel like that's really cool, you know. And I realized that that one was from Get Together or something, so I took it out and I replaced it with like a base game one. And as I said, I was trying really hard to make this house mostly seasons and base game aside from the plants, and I think I succeed. And that really trips me out because um it's muy fun. I'm just saying it. Like I'm just gonna say it. Like it was kind of fun only having certain packs to use, but at the same time, I like being able to use all the packs because I kind of go ham, and I wanted to check and see if you can put a Christmas tree anywhere. You can. You can put it right there or downstairs. Of course, if you put it downstairs, you're gonna be real limited in what you can put anywhere else. But yeah. Anyway. Well, this is coming to an end very soon. I don't have a ton of screenshots for you because this place is so tiny. I really could not get really good pictures of everything, so I just decided to opt out of that, and I'll give you guys overview shots of it. So I will catch you guys next time on my computer. Thank you so much for watching. This was so awesome. I missed recording and I can't wait to start doing my LPs again because I'm gonna have my random legacy LP, and then I'm also gonna have my my seasons LP. I am gonna start recording seasons again. I stopped a while back just because life got real crazy, and yeah, but I'm back now. I'm back, I'm here, and I'm here to work. So yeah, if you like, definitely subscribe, like, comment below on any and all of that stuff, and let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time on my computer. Bye! Also, I do have Twitter. I'm on Twitter, at JinxSimmer. Follow me on Twitter. Yeah. Okay, I'm done now.